How's it going, everyone? It's Milwaukee coming back at you once again, and today we're going to be discussing Batman and Robin, Pearl by Patrick Gleason and Peter Tomasi. Let's get into it. Volume starts off with issue 0. It's like a missing chapter of Grant Morrison's Batman run. It involves Talia revealing to Damian the truth about who his father really is through a series of trials, and it connects perfectly with Batman and Son. It's like what Damian was doing while Batman was taking down the Joker and saving Commissioner Gordon before Batman decided to go to that Africa gala. This is what Damian was doing in the years prior, and the issue ends with the first meeting between Batman and Damian, so it ties in perfectly there. The next issue, issue 9, is part of the Night of the Owls crossover, covered in my Night of the Owls review. I won't touch on it here, but if I recall, it's pretty not good. The real meat of the story starts here. A new villain named Terminus gathers others who have also been maimed by Batman, so they can all take him on at the same time. While Damian issues a warning to the previous Robins that he's going to come for them and defeat them at what they do best to prove that he is, in fact, the greatest Robin. Then we get a throwdown between Damian and the Red Hood. Terminus begins branding citizens of Gotham with the bat symbol so that they start to fear the symbol of the bat. Batman and Terminus duke it out in the light of day. Turns out, Joker is on the loose. What could this be leading to? I wonder. Talia al Ghul has placed a large bounty on Damian's head, and someone tries to collect. Zombies attack Gotham, and somehow Joker is responsible for the Saturn Club and the zombie outbreak on Gotham. And there's your volume, people. This one, for me, in my opinion, of course, right, was a step down from the previous volume. I thought, the first volume, fantastic, one of the better Batman stories thus far of the New 52. And the second volume, this follow-up, just drops the ball. I don't know if it's because of the tie-in with Night of the Owls. We got that random issue where Damian is just helping like military people, if I recall. There is a lot of forced tie-ins here with Death of the Family, supposedly, with Joker being responsible for all this shit out of left field, and you're like, I don't know about that, but I guess I'll allow it because not like I have much of a choice. But it just felt off, like all these random stories, like the zombie outbreak. Batman and Robin, they're investigating like the Saturn cult, I think they're called. Yeah, no, Saturn Club cult. And it turns out it was Joker all along. I'm like, come on. You're trying to tie these random ass shitty stories into a larger event to pass them off as, something is other than they're not or whatever. And it's just not working for me. Like I said, big step down here on volume 2. I will take a moment to praise Patrick Gleason's art. I'm a big fan of his. But now that we got 3 volumes of Batman and Robin here, one pre-New 52 and then these 2 New 52 volumes, I gotta say his art style maybe is better suited to the Green Lantern stuff where, cosmic and large and space and, ripping up aliens and stuff. Because here, there's some gruesome parts, body disfiguring or like broken bones or whatever. But, man, he was really gory out there in Green Lantern Corps. Here, I feel like he's being tamed and holding back. It's not bad art. He does have a weird Bruce Wayne, I'll say that. But it's not what I would come to expect from him. And, I don't know. Hopefully he gets unleashed in the future, but looking ahead, we got like one more volume here, maybe 2, with Robin, and then we start having guest characters, and really not looking forward to that. So we'll see what happens. Speaking of that, I guess around this time, Batman and Batman Inc. is kicking up again with Grant Morrison, and again, a lot of ties to that, random mentions of Batman Inc. villains. You got the 0 issue Damian Wayne origin retelling, which sort of ties right in with that whole Grant Morrison run. The bounty placed on Damian's head, I believe that comes from Batman Inc., but I haven't read that again yet. So, like I said, this volume is really just plagued with tie-ins and false tie-ins and fake tie-ins to try to make it seem relevant, I guess. And it's just not. Weak villains, weak conclusions. The whole thing with Damian going up against the other Robins, I thought that would have been great, but it wasn't. And I have to ask myself, why is Jason Todd just allowed to be a Robin, a former Robin just hanging out in Gotham? Why hasn't Batman put him away yet? So I'm going to try to solve that mystery in the next video as I finally tackle Red Hood and the Outlaws. Stay tuned. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and have to give Batman and Robin Pearl 2 out of 5. Hate to do it. This is an A-list creative team. But man, I don't know what was going on here. Such a fall from the first volume. Until next time, I'll see you there.